Episode 1. The Beginning of Paradise, Part 3. Oh my god, why can't you catch it? I've taught you so much. Goohoo. Sho collapsed like a walrus at the edge of the waves, while Dird next to him seemed to still have plenty of energy and showed no signs of fatigue. She had tremendous stamina. Incidentally, all the girls were wearing swimsuits that they had apparently prepared beforehand, and their clothes were being hung out to dry on a tree. All of their swimsuits were a bit old-fashioned, and Sho could understand why they wanted swimsuits from Tommy's store. Sho, I'm going to teach you all about harpooning tomorrow. You have to become a professional to survive. Do you understand? She put her hands on her hips and said, Sho weakly replied, I understand, but he couldn't help but wonder if he could really continue living like this. Well, Sho, you might want to start with some shellfish. There are a lot of rocks here, so you can get a lot of shellfish. There are also crabs and shrimps. Oh, I'll do that. He couldn't help but burst into tears at Palti's gentle guidance. However, the main reason for his tears was his shame at not being able to catch a single fish after all this effort. Dird, who was no older than he was catching fish one after another, and he felt so pathetic. A few minutes later, Dird went to the ocean to catch some fish, while Aaliyah, Apuesta, and Palti went to the jungle to get some wildflowers and mushrooms. The girls did most of the work, but Sho also contributed by picking up some shellfish. Then the cooking began in no time. The first thing to do was to start the fire. Okay, Sho? You have to do it yourself from now on, and you have to at least learn how to set things up. In particular, you need to learn how to start a fire. In this place, if you can't handle the fire well, it could be fatal. I understand. Gulping, Sho swallowed hard at Palti's serious face. Then please try it. Yeah. Well, first of all, stand this up and turn it. Sho tried to start the fire as Palti had taught him. It went pretty well at first, but he got so caught up in blowing on the sparks that he accidentally burned his bangs in the fire that suddenly erupted. Whoa! Ow! Yow! Ugh, what should I do? Whoa. You've done it, haven't you? Aaliyah laughed out loud. Apuesta was frightened, and Palti hurriedly put a wet rag on Sho's hair. My apologies, Sho. I neglected to tell you that fires can flare up suddenly and significantly. That was my mistake. Please let me take the blame for this. No, it's fine. But, I'm really fine. Thanks for worrying about me. Oh, I see. I understand. I'm really sorry, Sho. Palti bowed her head apologetically until the end. Her polite manner made Sho feel as if Palti was a young lady from a good family. That's right. Hey, Sho. Since we're here, let's cut your hair. And Dird took out a pair of scissors, making them jiggle. The moment Sho was about to say, wait a minute, Dird had already put the scissors into Sho's bangs without hesitation and cut them off without any effort. She then proceeded to cut the surrounding area with a crisp and vigorous cut. It was something she was used to. What? Whoa! You're cutting too much. But it's cool. Oh, yeah. Damn. I was going to laugh at you for a second, but I think that might be better. Oh, really? Aaliyah? I think it might be a little more masculine. Oh my, you're right. I think it's definitely wilder, Sho, and better looking. Yeah, is it? I see. That's fine then. Not really. Sho, a simple man who got carried away by the praise of beautiful girls, was beginning to break down in a good way. Eventually, the food was ready and Sho was able to have his first real meal of the day. A meal in the great outdoors, surrounded by sky, sea, and forest. The colorful fish were baked or steamed, and the warm steam from the hot, white flesh whetted his appetite. Sho's stomach rumbled incessantly as he gobbled up his meal. Phew. Yummy. This fish is so delicious. Especially this one. Sashimi. What? Aaliyah, Apuesta, and Palti were astonished by Sho's words. However, only Dird's face brightened up. Isn't that right? I'm so happy. I thought Sho would definitely understand. You're so Japanese. If you're Japanese, you should eat sashimi. Yes, that's so true. Sho agreed, and the two were impressed by the taste of fresh sashimi dipped in a little shoyu. On the other hand, Aaliyah, Apuesta, and Palti stared wryly at the sashimi spread all over the banana leaf as it was reduced one by one. Wow, what a mess. We've got another horrible raw fish eater on our hands, hey. Oh, that's horrible. It's raw, and crunchy like that. Raw fish, raw fish. What? What, all three of you don't like it? Aaliyah and the others nodded their heads. It seemed that the three of them were not fond of sashimi. Sho thought back. I've heard that many foreigners don't like sashimi and felt a little conflicted. It's so cute that Aaliyah and the others don't know how good sashimi is. Hey Sho, if you're straining to fit in with dirt, stop it. This girl has a weird habit of eating everything raw, not just seafood, in thin slices. You don't have to go out with her. Don't worry, I'm fine. Thanks, Aaliyah. While they were talking about sashimi, Apuesta was neatly slicing the red fruit she had picked from the jungle in front of Sho. Sho, try this one too. Oh, thank you. Let's see, mango-ish, but what is it? I'll have a bite. He bit into it. Sho's eyes widened with excitement at the taste. Oh, this is amazing. This is so good. I've never had it before. Good. This is a specialty of this island. Thank you, Apuesta. It's really delicious. Apuesta had a small smile on her face, and although she rarely changed her expression, it made Sho happy to see her smile. She ate one of them in one go. Sho, there's still some left here. You must be tired today, so please eat a lot to prepare for tomorrow. Thank you. Palti served up a number of fish, shellfish, and wild greens. It was all really delicious, and a wild meal like he had never experienced on the mainland. It tastes so good when we eat together. Sho, don't casually take my turban shells while saying that, Dird. Ow, that hurts. You don't have to hit me. Hey, you too. You shouldn't be fighting. Too noisy. Palti interceded between Dird and Aaliyah, and Apuesta breathed a small sigh. Sho couldn't hold back his laughter at that scene. In the middle of their meal, Sho asked something that was bothering him. Oh, by the way, I heard earlier that you guys went through the same thing I did. What happened to your houses? You're living a normal life now, right? Yeah. Well, mine took about 2 weeks to get here. Mine was for about a month. But I had survival training, so I was able to get by. I hope you don't mind. It took almost 2 months at my place. I see. I wonder what will happen to mine, Sho murmured anxiously as he listened to Dird and the others' replies. It was natural, since he had never dreamed that his house would not be prepared. Oh, how long did it take you to get Apuesta's place? 3 weeks. What? At that moment, Sho felt a strange sense of discomfort. Apuesta's speech was different from before. It was kind of really slow and the words were choppy. It was as if her voice was delayed. What? Apuesta? Apuesta? Are you okay? Sho was worried, thinking that she might not be feeling well. Apuesta seemed to be convinced by Sho's question and reached for an abacus-like object that was placed to one side. It was the one Apuesta had been wearing since the first time they met. Apuesta tapped the abacus with her nimble fingers and then, I'm sorry. I can't talk well without this. Whoa! Sho was surprised because Apuesta's mouth was not moving at all right now. What? Huh? Well, right now, Apuesta's mouth wasn't moving and yet, I think she was talking. I'm not sure. Is it a mistake? I'm not sure if you're a ventriloquist or something. That's when Sho finally realized. This was the true nature of the strange feeling he had felt towards Apuesta in the beginning. Aaliyah said with an amused smile, Of course not, you idiot. What's the matter, Sho? You didn't notice it before. Hey, Dird. Yeah, Apuesta, can I borrow that for a second? Okay, but don't be too rough. Apuesta's voice was indeed heard, but her mouth was not moving. It was a strange sight. Then Derd took the abacus-like device borrowed from Apuesta and tapped it with a sloppy, fumbling hand. Ko. N. Ni. Chi. Wa. Wa. Apuesta's voice sounded very faltering. Apuesta herself blushed at the strange voice. You suck at this. Here, give it to me. Next, Aaliyah took the abacus and started to play it. Ho. Are. Me. Is. Faster. It's. Faster. Than, right? It was definitely somewhat faster than Derd's, but it still wasn't a natural voice. It was at this point that Apuesta's sense of shame reached its limit, and with a flushed face she took the soroban from Aaliyah. Then she played the abacus at a level of speed incomparable to that of Derd and Aaliyah. Yes, that's it. It's my precious thing. Don't use it as a toy. Apuesta turned her head away, her voice unusually angry. Derd and Aaliyah laughed, and Apuesta raised her eyebrows. Surprised? Apuesta usually speaks with that soroban-shaped vocal device. Vocaliza, I didn't know that. It's an amazing thing. Sho was surprised at the shocking revelation, while Apuesta squirmed, perhaps embarrassed and not looking at him. Then Aaliyah added an explanation. Apuesta's mind is very fast, and that's why her words don't follow her. It seems that she's constructing a language in her head, but because she's thinking so quickly, she can't speak well because she's already thinking about the words she's going to say. What? How is that possible? No, it's just a theory I've been forced to put together, LOL. You're lying. I believed you for a second. Ha ha ha. Anyway, Apuesta just isn't very good at speaking for herself. I think it's better to ask Apuesta directly for more details, don't you? Glance. They all looked at Apuesta, who shrunk back and looked back with trepidation. Then, without tapping her soroban, she opened her mouth. Not another, but also talk, make, but then she tapped her soroban to say the rest. It's faster to talk this way, so if you can, don't worry about it too much. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Maybe there's something wrong. It would be rude to ask so much when you've only known each other for a short while. So Sho made up his mind not to ask any more questions about the soroban. Noticing Sho's thoughtfulness, Apuesta murmured, "Thank you," and played her soroban furiously, her face still red. Is still a bit angry, so I think I'll talk in Derd's voice for a while. Wah. In Derd's voice now? You can even do that? Sho was surprised by the sudden voice transformation, but the one who was most surprised was Derd herself. Whoa, stop it. It's so creepy. It's like I'm here and also there. It's so creepy. No. I'm not going to stop for a while. It's punishment for playing with this. No, please stop. Please stop. I won't do it again. Please let me go. Phew, I'm glad Apuesta's anger is directed at this idiot. Of course, I can make it sound like Aaliyah. Wow, I feel sick. Please stop. Please, I'm sorry. Forgive me, Apuesta. You're as noisy as ever, aren't you? Please apologize to Apuesta, both of you. She's scary when she's angry, you know. No, I think the scariest one is Palti. Aaliyah, did you just say something? No, I didn't say anything. With the four of them looking like they were having such a good time. Pfft. Ha 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 ha. Forgetting the pain of survival, Sho couldn't help but burst out laughing. After finishing the meal and cleaning up, Sho was hit by a sudden urge to have a bowel movement. Sho? What's wrong? Why are you so fidgety? Oh, Derd asked him, but he was too embarrassed to answer. However, Aaliyah and the others soon figured it out. Sho, we don't have a bathroom here. Why don't you just go to the jungle? What? As soon as Aaliyah said that, Apuesta quickly and silently handed him a few large leaves. I'm supposed to wipe with these. Apuesta averted her gaze and blushed. Sho now seriously wanted to go back to the mainland. Sho, if you don't like the jungle, you can go in the ocean. You can wash it right there, and it's convenient for a lot of things. What? In the sea. Sho was surprised by Palti's bold statement, but Derd continued with a pleased look on her face. Yes, yes. It feels good to do it in the ocean too. Ugh, Sho saying that makes me want to do it too. Then go with Sho. You can hide behind those big rocks over there. Yes. I'll be back. Before he knew it, Sho's hand was in Derd's. He said, what? The next thing he knew, Derd was pulling him towards the shade of the rock. What? What? Derd. What? I'm with you. Whoa. Are you seriously taking me with you? No, Derd. Wait, Derd, you can't do that when we just met. Sho was in a hurry, but Aaliyah and the others came from behind to stop him, which saved his life. Sho was terrified to think about it. Well, Sho, that's it for us. We'll see you tomorrow. Yes. Thank you so much for today. Thanks to everyone for helping me out. See you later, Sho. See you later. Sho, see you. Palti said goodbye to Sho on behalf of the group, and Derd, Aaliyah, and Apuesta got up and waved goodbye to each other. The red sun was already shining brightly outside. Just as Derd and the others were about to leave, Minamata arrived with the old woman he had met in the village, Tommy, pushing a bicycle. Oh, Minamata-san, Tommy-san. Hi, Kokoma-kun. I'm sorry, I've been working too long and I'm late coming to check on you. But it looks like the girls were able to help you out a lot. I'm really glad I left it to them. I never expected this to happen, Minamata said, looking around at the tents, the food, the garbage in the holes, etc. Sho said yes. He remembered the hard work he had put into the harpooning. Thanks for your help, Sho-chan. You can eat this tonight or tomorrow morning. Oh, thank you so much. Tommy handed him a bowl of stewed rice. Sho's face lit up with excitement, and Tommy smiled when she saw it. Thank you so much for your hard work. So, I know you have a lot of questions for me, but how about? At Minamata's words, Sho's expression hardened. He vented his frustration to Minamata, which he had to keep bottled up for a long time. That's right. What the hell is this? You can't just leave my belongings in a place like that and expect me to get a house by myself. Isn't that too much? It's already the work of a villain to just leave such an important thing written in such a small place. No, there's a little bit of a difficult situation with that I can't explain in words. And the reason you don't have a home here is because of the sudden decision to accept immigrants, and then. Minamata looked away, looking unhappy, and continued. As soon as Palti contacted me, I checked with your parents. But it seems that they misunderstood a lot. There were a lot of mistakes in the paperwork. I'm sure I explained to them about preparing a house when they signed the contract. Oh, so that's what happened? Yes. It's just that both of your parents were really high-strung and seemed to be very excited about it. So, I don't mean to be rude, but I think they really didn't listen to what we had to say when they signed the contract. Oh, at Minamata's words, he thought back. The two of them, when they had insisted that they wanted to emigrate. And then he thought. I'm sure they were only half listening to the contract because they were so happy about it. I just finished checking that fact just now. But you've already arrived at our island, and we can't just send you away again on a boat trip that will take 2 days, can we? That's... The feeling of seasickness came back lightly when he was told that. Surely that trip on a pontoon boat was too hard. I think I'd rather live in a tent than do that. That's what Sho sincerely thought. There's no such thing as lodging on Banjo Island. It's short notice, and we don't have any houses or facilities to accommodate you. So, I'm going to do my best to ask Derd and the others to help your stay with us. I'm also going to support you as much as I can. So can you please forgive me for that? I didn't know that. Minamata must be desperate. The sweat glistening on his forehead and the expression on his face told of his honest nature. Yeah, but don't worry. We've already finished the lifeline construction around here too. Now, all we need are the house unit materials and the builders to come, and we'll have the house up and running relatively soon. Is that so? Then I want them to hurry up. Yeah, okay. But until then, I'm going to have to ask you to live a life of survival here, but can you do your best? Your parents will send money to cover the minimum needs of rice and seasonings, and there are plenty of other ingredients on the island. You can think of it as a little camping trip. Camping? Ugh. I'm really sorry. Oh, yes. I'm the island manager, and my house is the only one with a mainland phone line, but I just received a call from your parents. What? Oh, really? What did they say? Yeah, I got a fax sent to me. Here's what it is. This was the first time Sho had ever received a fax, and when he opened the curled-up piece of paper. Hey, Sho. How are you doing? I'm sorry that your mom and dad made some mistakes. Because of that, it's going to be a while before we can get there. They've already made arrangements for you to change schools, so you'll have to work hard there. Your father trusts that you will live a good life. See you there. P.S. I can't send much money. Sorry. That's what was written on the fax form. Sho was speechless as he opened his mouth, and Minamata and Tommy looked at each other somewhat apologetically. Oh, well, Kokomo-kun, we'll help you as much as we can. So, Minamata was desperately trying to comfort him. Although he had a lot of thoughts, Sho had already accepted the situation. So he responded, I understand. I'll try my best. Oh, thanks for the... Thank you for being so understanding. Thank you so much. It's a pretty absurd situation, but I'm used to this kind of unreasonable development from my dealings with Himiko-chan, Takashi, and Masuru and Suguru. Sho breathed a small sigh as he thought about this. But if this is the case from the first day, it seems impossible to suddenly tell Kokomo-kun about the situation. I guess we'll have to wait until next week. What? Minamata-san? Did you just say something? What? Oh, no, it's nothing. I was just talking about this. Sho wondered a bit as Minamata mumbled to himself in a whisper, but Minamata only laughed and said, So, Kokomo-kun, I'm going to let you get used to living on this island first, and I was wondering if we could make some time to talk properly in a week or so. I'm sure we'll make some progress by then, and there's a lot of things I want to talk to you about. A week from now? Yes, I understand. What do you want me to do about the place? You should be fine here. As for the time, well, it might be a little late due to my work, but how about around 9 o'clock at night? As long as it doesn't bother Kokomo-kun, of course. 9 o'clock, huh? I'll probably be awake, so I think I'll be fine. I see. Well then, 1 week later. Wait for me here at 9 o'clock in the evening. Do you have a watch? Yes, I do. My watch, fortunately, is waterproof. Somehow. I see. Well, I'll see you then. Sho made a promise to Minamata, whereupon Minamata gave a short and switched the subject. Yes, Kokomo-kun, there's actually a bit of construction going on nearby tonight. It might get a little noisy, but the site is dangerous, so I want you to stay here and not go out tonight. Besides, it's not safe in the jungle at night. Construction. Yes, I understand. I'll try not to go out. Yeah, I'll come back to check on you. I've already told the people in the village about you, so if anything happens, I'm sure they'll be able to help you if you go to the village. Isn't that right, Tommy? Tommy-san. Yes, I'll leave it to you. Oh, yes, Sho-chan. Here, use this. What? What is it? Tommy handed him a set of 3 plastic containers in a plastic bag. This is. I mean, we don't have a bath or anything, so this is it. Ho. It's biodegradable, so it's safe. Even if you wash it directly in the ocean, it'll be fine. There are hot springs in the mountains over there, but you can't walk there from here. Well, it's warm all year round on this island, and you're young, so I'm sure you'll be fine. Wow, what a survivalist. It won't be a problem once you get used to it. I'm sure Tommy and I will bring you some more food. I hope you manage to hang in there. Yes, Sho nodded, then he asked about the presents next to Minamata. Oh, by the way, is that your bike, Minamata-san? Huh? Oh shoot, I forgot about this one too. This is for you too. Minamata popped the worn-out red mountain bike and slowly laid it down on the sand. It was probably because he couldn't get it to stand on its stand on the sand. That's what I used to use. I'll give it to you as a gift since you're not very mobile. Yeah, but is it okay? Yeah. You came here at noon through the jungle, right? That way is definitely a shortcut, but it's hard work. It's easier to get to the island's administration building and docks if you come around this side of the beach. It's a hand-me-down, but it's also off-road capable, so you can use it if you want. I hope this at least atones for my sins. Well, thank you very much. I'll take good care of it. Yeah. If you break it, you can have Aaliyah take a look at it. Yeah, a friend of mine can fix it in no time at all. Minamata smiled happily, apparently reminiscing about the old days, while Sho lightly touched the mountain bike on its side and said, "Nice to meet you today." Maya. Wha? A cabbit on Minamata's shoulder jumped off and landed lightly in front of Sho. It then placed something in front of Sho. Ah, is this a fruit from this island? Then another one dexterously placed a fruit in front of Sho, which she was holding with her ear. It was the sweet and sour fruit that Apuesta had told him was a specialty of the island. Then they both looked up at Sho and mewed adorably. Mia. Haha, it seems to mean eat this and hang in there. That's what they said. Haha, thanks for the... I'll take good care of it. As Sho thanked the cabbits, Minamata and Tommy each gave a small smile.